Since 1800, the port has developed amazingly. It started by hosting sailing ships, fishing ships, and warships. These ships didn't anchor directly to the coastline, so their influence was not perceived. In 1850, merchant ships were introduced, and the necessity of anchoring next to the coastline to unload the goods influenced the shape of it. The interaction between the anchored ships and the humans was starting. By 1900, the steamboat arrived, and with it came different requirements that influenced the coastline. Ships started to grow in size and goods. Specific ways to unloading the goods kept on shaping the port. Yachts, cruises, and merchant ships were occupying the port by 1950. Each ship anchored to a specific part of the coastline. By this year, the areas of the port were starting to divide according to the ship's needs. Nowadays, the port is completely divided by the ships it receives. The coastline of the yachts is different from the one of the container ships, and the coastline of the cruises is again different from both of them. The coastline is the point in which the unloading or loading process takes place. Since these processes are different for every ship, the coastline is also different. To get to know this process completely, it is necessary to obtain data from all the ships in the port. Two types of data will be obtained: static data, unloading requirements, type, dimension, and draught, and dynamic data, arrival and departure, status, geolocation, and speed. There are two ways of extracting this data. Maritime navigation is digitally monitored through a system named AIS, Automated Identification System. Each ship is equipped with a very high-frequency antenna, with which periodically transmits the ship's information, making it available for other ships and for the public domain. With a VHF antenna, the information can be extracted, and with an AIS receiver, it can be processed to the computer. There are also websites that publish this information. Calling the API of one of the websites is another way to extract this information. What data is obtained from the automatic identification system? All data needed except the unloading requirements, which have to be extracted from an on-site analysis. Yachts. The unloading process is at the same level, almost direct. Small cargo ships. The unloading process is at the same level, almost direct, but with higher coastline requirements because of their dimensions and the cargo. Mediterranean cruises. Because of its dimensions, the passengers need to exit from a higher level and go into a terminal in order to reach the coastline. Cargo. The dimensions and the type of the cargo is essential. It requires unloading heavy loads with the help of a mechanical force. Cruises. Similar process to the Mediterranean cruises, but on a larger scale. How to represent the data obtained? By processing the visualization of the ship in real time and how they influence the coastline when anchored. By Grasshopper, 3D representation of the unloading requirements of each ship. What is the potential of this research? By knowing the loading and unloading requirements and the specific information of every ship in the port, could the different segments of the coastline be turned into one? Eliminating the fragmented space and adapting to the ships in real time.